Hey guys, my name is Lauren Casserly and I'm the marketing director for Music Save Musicians. Over the past 16 weeks, I have been sending out posters, flyers, Instagram, Facebook, and getting all of that stuff ready to get people informed about the show that we put on every Wednesday. I got started with Ben right at the beginning by sending him a text message when all the shutdowns happened in March, asking what can I do to help. I am a music teacher, and so I wanted to give back considering that I had some stability, and I think that honestly it's everybody's opportunity and privilege, if you have the means to do so, to support those who've been going through a difficult time during COVID. And Ben came up with this fantastic idea, at the time it was Corona concerts, of putting on a weekly show to provide a venue for artists that were otherwise going to be out of work. Hugely talented people rose to the occasion, and for the last 16 weeks we've got to put on Music Save Musicians. I am excited to get to see how everything turns out today, as I always am, and I'm wishing everybody a great show. Bye!
Thank you so much, Lauren. And everyone, thank you for joining us for Music Saving Musicians season finale. We are so incredibly excited to have everybody here with us. So thank you. That was a round of applause for you guys and also for Lauren. Great work. And thank you for all the wonderful work you have done for us the past 16 weeks. We would not be where we are without you, Lauren. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a wonderful show tonight, including Nashville's very own Jason Eskridge on the bill. I am so excited that we have him. He's a phenomenal performer here in Nashville. And we have tons and tons of talent. Before then, our first act is a friend of mine from Quaver Ed. You may remember our Quaver Ed episode, Stephanie Jabre. So she moved to Nashville from New York City. She studied vocal performance in Manhattan at the Manhattan School of Music. And tonight she's going to blow us away with an incredible rendition of No One Is Alone from the musical Into the Woods. Please welcome Stephanie Jabre.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to sing one of my favorite Sondheim songs from Into the Woods called No One Is Alone. And I love this song anytime, but especially during these times now, just to remind us all that we're all in this together and no one's alone, so hang in there. Mother cannot guide you, now you're on your own. Only me beside you, still you're not alone. No one is alone, truly no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Others may deceive you, you decide what's good. You decide alone, but no one is alone. Mother isn't here now, who knows what she'd say. Nothing's quite so clear now, feel you've lost your way. You are not alone, believe me, no one is alone. You move just a finger, say the slightest word, something's bound to linger, be heard. No one is alone, no one is alone. People make mistakes, fathers, mothers, people make mistakes. honor their mistakes. Everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side, someone else is not. While we're singing our side, maybe we forgot they are not alone. No one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And please help us help our musicians by donating to Music Saving Musicians. Thanks again.
Wow. Thank you so much, Stephanie. That was awesome. Loved it. Into the Woods is a awesome musical and such a beautiful song, and how relevant to our time. Thank you so much for that. And if you want to support Stephanie and all the other artists we have tonight, we encourage you to donate via Venmo or Cash App to Ben Andrews Music, to PayPal to benandrewsmusic@gmail.com, or to our Facebook fundraiser, which is in the links of all the descriptions what we got. What happens is I take everything that's come in, and then I split it evenly between all our performers tonight who have participated. So if you want to support these people, we would so greatly appreciate it. And coming up, I want to share and stress again, we have one of Nashville's finest musicians with us this evening, Jason Eskridge, and I'm telling you, you want to stick around for him. He's phenomenal. Next up, we have another incredibly talented performer, Sam Gyllenhaal. I discovered Sam actually through his agent, who reached out to me and said, "Hey, I like your shows. Would you be interested in having this guy on the show?" And I checked out his videos, loved them, and I thought you guys would all love them too. So I said, yes, this is awesome. So please welcome, for the first time to the Music Saving Musicians stage, Sam Gyllenhaal.
Hey there, I'm Sam Gyllenhaal of Sam Gyllenhaal Band. I'm going to be joined by my sister Gray in a second to sing some songs for you, but I wanted to say thank you so much to Music Saving Musicians for having us, and please donate if you can. Virginia Beach or San Francisco, I'll go whichever way the wind blows. I'll be chasing the sun on my face, feel every shadow fall away. I'll rev the engine, put it in drive, leave the city lights behind me, leave it all behind me. I need wheels, open road, know where I gotta be, feel the earth, touch the sky, sweeter air I can breathe. I keep on dreaming of a little more freedom, break away, chase the wind, leave without a goodbye, great escape, leap of faith while I still got the time. I keep on dreaming of a little more freedom.
Touch those rocky mountains, all my troubles, somewhere along the way I dropped them.
let them go one by one, faded in the setting sun.
Well, I ain't turning back, ain't missing home. I'll go wherever this highway takes me, as far as it can take me, yeah.
I need wheels, open road, nowhere I gotta be. Feel the earth, touch the sky, sweeter air I can breathe. I keep on dreaming of a little more freedom. Break away, chase the wind, leave without a goodbye. Great escape, leap of faith while I still got the time. I keep on dreaming of a little more freedom, a little more freedom. I keep on dreaming. I keep on dreaming. I need wheels, open road, nowhere I gotta be. Feel the earth, touch the sky, sweeter air I can breathe. I keep on dreaming of a little more freedom. Break away, chase the wind, leave without a goodbye. Great escape, leap of faith, I still got the time. I keep on dreaming of a little more
I need it.
I need it, more freedom. I need it. Yeah. Well, anyway, we like everybody have been impacted by COVID-19. The thing I, really miss is just playing shows and, being with audience members and getting to know them and shaking their hands and giving them hugs. And we've kind of pivoted to doing live streams. We do one on Thursdays at 7 p.m. and we call it Spicy Thursdays. And we, before the last song, we eat a spicy pepper or hot sauce. And so we're going to give you a little taste of that before our last song.
This is going to be my first time doing it.
Yeah, her first time.
So,
she's going to eat a little bit less. I'm going to eat a little bit more. But you should definitely tune in to that live stream at 7 Central on Thursdays to see us eat even spicier stuff. But we've had a lot of friends who have been impacted by the pandemic, and it sucks to see world-class musicians not, be able to perform and make money for their families, and it sucks. This next song is called Don't Look Down. When I was 5 years old, I was told I could be whatever I wanted. So I tied my cape, told myself I was bound to fly. At 17, Toyota wings took off on a wild hair rocket. Well, not a lot has changed, still got them pipe dream eyes. Faith gets heavy, the weight of gravity ain't getting any lighter. It's a risk, it's a rush when you're this high up in the clouds. Tightrope walking the wire up in the sky, I'm flying higher. I'm a love and a learn, I'm a crash and a burn to the ground. But I don't look down. Easy come, ain't no fun. Always had to learn it the hard way. So I picked up my share of bruises and battle scars.
Cheap success, safety nets, holding ever left me hanging. So I chase what's out of reach and think my lucky stars.
Faith gets heavy, the weight of gravity ain't getting any lighter. It's a risk, it's a rush when you're this high up in the clouds. Tightrope walking the wire up in the sky. I'm flying high. I'm a love and a learn. I'm a crash and a burn to the ground. But I don't look down. I don't look down. I don't look down. Faith gets heavy, the weight of gravity ain't getting any lighter. It's a risk, it's a rush when you're this high up in the clouds. Tightrope walking the wire up in the sky. I'm flying high. I'm a love and a learn. I'm a crash and a burn to the ground. But I don't look down. I don't look down. We're gonna eat some hot sauce now. You're just gonna have a little bit since it's your first time. You go ahead.
Not much for spicy food.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Less spicier than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god. This is disgusting. That's terrible.
That's.
I feel like I should do a little more. Oh no.
I get the hiccups every time. We've been moving in slow motion, trying to get the timing right. With the dancing all around it, and it's tonight. From the moment that I saw you, got a case of the butterflies. Why keep something so beautiful bottled up inside? I won't be the melody in every song you're singing. Wanna be in every thought you're thinking. Waiting, hanging on the tip of your tongue. I wanna be the little sweet thing in your sugar. Put a speed in the way your world turns. Call me, I'll be wherever you are. I'd do anything to be your everything.
And
And
a
that's
song for this, Sam.
that's a little taste of what Spicy Thursdays is all about. So,
You're gonna cop out now?
well, we're running out of
Oh,
time.
that's a good point.
Yeah. Saved,
You'll have to tune in. to
saved
see
by
more.
the bell. Thank y'all for watching.
Yes. That was amazing. Good job, Sam. Thank you so much for that. You know, people just keep wanting to applaud, don't they? There's just so much applause. We have a huge studio audience, all social distance. There's like 10,000 people behind me. You wouldn't believe it. But anyway, that was amazing. I don't think I personally would have enjoyed as a performer having to do the hot sauce thing, but I'll give it to you. It was very entertaining and very funny. So awesome. Gotta give it to you, man. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. And as a reminder, this is our season finale. So it's our last chance to support these musicians. And we're so excited to have Jason Eskridge on the bill as our big finishing, closing act. We are so excited to have him. And if you'd like to support him, as well as Sam and Stephanie and all of our other performers tonight, we would ask that you please consider donating. It would mean so, so, so much. And we actually have our first two contributors for the evening already. And based on my notifications, I think they would like to remain anonymous. So I will just call the first person Alexis. Alexis, thank you so much for donating. Thank you so much for donating. Oh, yeah. Still getting new at this. And our second contributor is Joy. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. And thank you for the donation. And if you would like a very special sound effect, give a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. Any contribution is so, so greatly appreciated. All right, that brings us to our next act. And I'll be honest, he makes me a little bit nervous. I'm just going to be straight with you. He is a friend of mine from the University of Rochester. I've had him on the show before, and back when we were in college, he was such an incredible musician, had tons of potential, and recently it just seems like he's hit a bit of a cold streak. But he's a great friend. I really trust him. I've seen him do great work before. So this time I really, really believe he's going to do a wonderful, amazing musical performance. This is our one and only Tom Krasner. Please welcome Tom. Let's go, Tom. You got this.
All right, so desperate times here. I've actually been threatened with litigation from every single existing genre of music and artist, except for one. So I guess for a grand finale, and in thanks to Ben for sticking by me in times of heartbreak and trouble, I will leave you with this drum cover of one of his own compositions called The Jury's Out. So here we go. Thank you.
Well, you know what? I liked it. I thought it had a lot of heart, had a lot of character. Yeah. Good job, Tom. Thank you so much for that performance. All right. Let's shake that one off. And our next performer has a ton of heart and a ton of talent. I am so excited to have him. He is actually here with us live because he is my next door neighbor, Jerry Duncan. He, to me, represents the closest thing to Mr. Rogers in my neighborhood that I have in my life. And he's such a kind guy. We met because every once in a while I'd see him playing basketball next door, and I would always interrupt him and ask him about how to take care of my house, and he was very kind. Since then, we've done a lot of things together. He's become a wonderful friend. So please welcome my good friend, my next door neighbor, Jerry Duncan.
Hello, neighbors. Thank you, Ben, for inviting me to be on this program. It's an honor for me to be on here with all these fantastically talented professional musicians, especially since I am not a professional musician. I am a country record promoter. If you're in the business, you might have heard of Jerry Duncan Promotions, and we promoted many of the top entertainers in the business. And it's a tough time for all the entertainers, and I hope that you can help them. Ben, I want to talk about our neighborhood a little bit. Ben has been my neighbor for 4 or 5 years, 4 years. And I've been my neighbor for a lot longer than that. Is that how I got on the show? In any case, between Ben's and my backyard is a bush, and a couple of cardinals live in that bush. They stay year-round. They come back year after year. And they have been my neighbors for longer than Ben has been my neighbors. So this song is the true story of those cardinals. A couple of cardinals moved into our yard and set up housekeeping for years. They stayed through the winter and summer and spring and raised all their babies right here. I look out each morning and see them and get a warm feeling to know they have each other, whatever the weather, raining or sunshine or snow. 'Cause cardinals mate for a lifetime, like God intended them to. They don't fly off in different directions like other lover birds do. Cardinals mate for a lifetime. I'm glad we did too. A couple of people moved into this house to build a love nest to be near. We'll stay through the winters and summers and spring and raise all our babies right here. I wake up each morning and kiss you. I'm happy you're mine and I'm yours. We told each other that we'd stay together, for better or worse, rich or poor. Cardinals mate for a lifetime, like God intended them to. They don't fly off in different directions like other lover birds do. Cardinals mate for a lifetime. I'm glad we did too. Cardinals mate for a lifetime, and I'm glad we did too. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Jerry, I wish I could give you a big hug and say, and, you know, just embrace you. That was awesome. I loved it. Thank you so much. We are practicing our social distancing, and I'm wearing a mask even though we're staying 6 feet apart. Wow, that was incredible. I think that speaks for itself. One of the most joyous moments of our program thus far for me, easily. Whew, that was amazing. That was some good news. And as the past 4 weeks have shown, there is good news in the world. In spite of the difficult circumstances, there's always something to be grateful for. There's always good in the world. And here to tell us more about that is my girlfriend, Deena Rizkalla.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our last good news segment of the season. Tonight, I have several stories for you, each equally heartwarming, hopefully reminding that even though it feels like the world is falling apart, there is still good out there. So the first story happens over in the UK. You may remember Tom Moore, who a couple months back raised about $37.4 million for the UK's National Health Service. He held a one-man walkathon around his home garden on his 100th birthday, and the feat got this veteran promoted from captain to honorary colonel. While inspired by his service was 90-year-old Margaret Payne, who, well, basically climbed a mountain in her house. When she was 15, she climbed Scotland's Sullivan Mountain and recreated that trek of 2,398 feet by climbing her stairs 282 times. It took her 73 days over the course of 10 weeks, but she managed to raise $521,000 for the UK's NHS, who, like healthcare professionals around the world, have been working around the clock. Thank you, Margaret and Tom, for showing us that even as we get on in years, no one is ever too old to make a difference. Our next story finds us in Washington, D.C., where NASA just announced that it's naming its headquarters there after Mary W. Jackson, the first African-American female engineer at NASA. If her name rings a bell, it's probably because you learned about her from the book or movie Hidden Figures. Unfortunately, even after she reached the most senior position in her field, she still hit the glass ceiling. You might be thinking, well, it was the times and she already accomplished so much. Well, I'm so glad Mary didn't think that, because she ended up taking a demotion to fill the open position of Langley's Federal Women's Program Manager. There she worked hard to impact the hiring and promotion of the next generation of all of NASA's female mathematicians, engineers, and scientists. Without Mary and people like her, the work would not have been done to make room for opportunities that exist today in the fields of science and math. This last story starts out as a bit of a bummer, but I promise it does not end that way. Dominique Moore is a teacher at Bessemer City High School in Alabama. On their graduation day, he noticed one of his students still waiting for a ride home. His family didn't come to the ceremony, and no one actually ended up coming to pick him up. So Mr. Moore took him home. On the way, he spontaneously decided to treat his student to dinner anywhere he wanted, and that ended up being Cheesecake Factory. You can imagine it was kind of awkward at first, and the article even mentioned the fact that they were fighting back tears. But Mr. Moore just wanted to make his student feel special and that he should be celebrated after his amazing achievement of graduating high school. So the story doesn't end there. Later, Mr. Moore shared the experience on Facebook with his Cash App ID just to see if anyone would want to donate and be a blessing. As it turns out, many people donated, and they had so many donations that the teacher helped his student open a bank account, is helping him buy a car, and is even helping him save up for college. Mr. Moore says, "We take people in life for granted. Even though we have bad, in this moment it shows us that mankind is good." So I hope you leave tonight feeling uplifted and invigorated, because the purpose of me sharing all of this good news with you is not to minimize the pain and suffering in the world right now. It's to inspire you to go make some good news yourself. Even if the only people that hear about it are you and the person you help, spread some kindness. Check in on a friend. It will have a ripple effect. And even experts say that an antidote to loneliness is to serve others. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the concert. If you haven't already and are able to do so, please consider leaving a donation. Nothing is too small. Thank you all for being a part of this for the past 15 weeks. I hope you all have a wonderful summer. We'll see you in the future. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you so much for that, Deena. Wonderful stories, as always. Thank you for uplifting our spirits and letting us know that no matter how bad the world gets, there's always good in this world. Thank you so much to all of you who have supported so far. You can donate via Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or Facebook fundraiser if you are so willing and in a position to. And reminder that coming up, we have Jason Eskridge of Nashville, Tennessee. Phenomenal performer. We're so excited to have him. But next up, we actually have a twofer, folks. That's right. Two amazing string players, David Parks and Alex Crew. David Parks has performed with artists like Gloria Estefan, John Cicada, Ben Folds, and has been the concert master for both the Frost Symphony Orchestra and the Henry Mancini Institute. And Alex Crew serves as a sub-cellist for the Indianapolis Symphony and also is a member of the Nashville Music Scoring Orchestra at Ocean Way in Nashville, one of the top recording studios really of all time, but also in Nashville. He's been on a show a couple times before and has offered to share some of his thoughts on how this show has impacted him personally, which we're really excited. So if you could please join me in welcoming David and Alex.
Hello, my name is David Parks. I'm a violinist from Georgia, and today I'll be playing Isai Sonata Number 4. It's part of a collection of 6 sonatas It's kind of mirrored after the Bach sonatas and partitas. There are 6 of those as well. This one in particular is dedicated to Fritz Krasner. And if you know his playing, the short pieces that he wrote, you can kind of see his style reflected in this music. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Deena, for putting all of this together. And I encourage all of you that are watching to donate to this cause. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex Crew and I'm a cellist based in Nashville, Tennessee. You might recognize me from a few of the previous Corona concerts, now Music Saving Musicians. I just wanted to thank you guys so much for your support. So much of what I miss about being a musician is performing live for audiences, seeing the reaction from people, the way that music affects them. And seeing your reaction to this concert series has been phenomenal, and your donations are so appreciated. With your donations, I've been able to, well, stay afloat, pay rent, buy groceries, all that sort of thing. Normally this time of year, I would be playing a lot of concerts with orchestras ranging from Nashville Symphony to Indianapolis Symphony and New World Symphony in Miami. But what I do a lot these days is teaching online lessons. And with your donations, I have been able to buy this little microphone. It's not much, but it has made my lessons with my young students so much more effective. I think it's a really beautiful thing that through sharing music with you guys, I'm able to more effectively share music with my students. So I thank you guys so much for that. And just as a little musical thank you, I thought I would play a little bit of Bach. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. Hope to play for you guys again soon. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much, David and Alex, for those incredible performances, and thank you, Alex, for your incredible story. And thank you guys just for being here this evening, for being with us through one season, whether you've watched every single episode, all 16, or you're just joining us for the first time tonight. Thank you so much for being with us and enjoying some incredible music. It's what we love to do, and we're here to share it with you, quarantine or no quarantine. So our next and final act of season 1 of Music Saving Musicians is up next. This is one of my favorite performers in Nashville to see, easily my top 5 performers I've seen. His name is Jason Eskridge. And he started out actually as an engineer for NASA, but he couldn't kick his knack for making music, so he moved to Nashville like so many musicians have before him. But unlike many who have made the move, he's been able to sing with countless performers such as Zach Brown Band, Toby Mac, Randy Travis. He's toured around the world, and he runs a successful Sunday evening show in East Nashville called Sunday Night Soul. I could go on, but I believe his performance will speak for itself. So please welcome, for the first time to the Music Saving Musicians stage, Jason Eskridge.
What's up, friends? Thanks for tuning in to Music Saving Musicians. My name is Jason Eskridge. I'm a singer-songwriter here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm also the creator and host of Sunday Night Soul, a bi-monthly installment of live soul music that happens at the 5 spot over in East Nashville. Obviously, the last few months have created some challenges for us, to say the least. But we're still making music, and we're still doing our best to bring you good music every time we can. And hopefully this will be some of that. Thanks.
I'm asking you to please stay at home. Whoa, please stay at home. Whoa, if you can make a plan, Please stay at home. I know you wanna get back to your favorite restaurant. Please stay at home. Wanna hang out with your best friend. Please stay at home. But oh, if you can't make the plan, please stay at home. Won't you please stay at home? Trying to flatten out this curve. Please stay at home. Whoa, please stay at home. I'm asking you to please stay at home. Whoa, I hear a train coming, rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, 'cause I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps passing on. Said that train keeps on rolling down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't never play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that lonesome whistle, yeah, I just hang my head and cry. Oh, yeah, yeah. If they freed me from this prison, that old train was mine. Think I'd move on out a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, it's where I'd want to stay. Oh Lord, and I'd let that lonesome whistle, yeah, blow my blues away. Yeah, 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 yeah. I hear a train coming, rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps passing on. And that train keeps on rolling down to San Antonio.
Once again, this is Jason Eskridge, and I just want to say thanks for watching Music Saving Musicians. If you have the ability and the opportunity to donate to the cause, that would be awesome. We all know that we're in this thing together, and we're just trying to figure it out and keep things moving forward, and every little bit helps. So thanks again, and we'll see you when we see you.
That was amazing. Good job, Jason. That was absolutely incredible. The crowd behind you is whirring. I just make sure their sound is turned on and turned off. They're still making crazy sounds. But wonderfully done. Thank you so much for joining us. That was amazing. And so, I mean, that's our final performance for the evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. And we have two other donations that came in. So Elizabeth, and Julie, thank you so much. Oh, and I think I saw some other. Oh, Mr. Stoudenmeyer. Good work. Thank you so much, everybody. So as you're donating, one thing I want to do before we close is make sure that we wish somebody a happy birthday. That's something we've done that's tradition on Music Saving Musicians, and I don't think it's fair that people celebrate their birthdays in quarantine and don't get to have somebody wish them a happy birthday. So what we're going to do is we're going to wish Kelly Greenwood. Kelly Greenwood, it is her birthday today. My friend Eric texted me the other day, said, hey, it would mean a lot to her to have a very special birthday welcome. So Kelly, if you're going on, we just want to wish you a very, very special day. It is her birthday today, and we're all going to sing from our homes together right now to Kelly. Let's wish Kelly a happy birthday. Ready? 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kelly. Send all the GIFs, all the love, all the amazing animations you can Kelly's way. Thank you for celebrating your birthday with us this evening. And as I said, it's been a pretty wild 16 weeks. We're so grateful for every single person who's watched this show and stuck with us. It's now time to bid farewell to you for the time being. We do have plans to come back in the fall. We think it might look a little bit different. We've got some plans, we've got some ideas. As things start to open up, we would love to adjust the platform to kind of just go along with, what people are allowed to do. So if we are able to tour and do live concerts, that would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? We also are committed to bringing you guys at home a wonderful show as long as we are around. So I'm very excited. We got some wonderful things ahead. But before we close out officially, I have a very special video from the man behind the scenes, who I'm staring at right now, Mr. Steve Love, who makes this show happen every single week. Without him, I would probably still be using my webcam that, if you remember from the first one, you could see my laundry room, and I was also in sweatpants and a beanie. So anyway, we've made it quite a way, thanks to Steve, and we have a little feature of him before you go. But for me, that's all I got. I wish you well, and thank you so much for all your love and support. We'll see you soon.
Hey everyone, my name is Steve Love, and most of you have probably never seen me, and that's usually the way it should be.
It is the moment that you've all been waiting for. And are we having trouble with the video? Yep. Are they still hearing me? Hold, please. We have so much suspense going on. Are we back on? I think we're back on. This without him, and you can see his ear right up.
Well, except for that time. Thank you so much for everyone that has tuned in these last 16 weeks for Music Saving Musicians. All of you have poured out a tremendous amount of support for our fellow musicians that have struggled and experienced hard times during the COVID-19 crisis, as well as several other things going on within our country today and world today. I wanted to share a little bit with you about kind of some of my previous stuff, and hopefully you'll enjoy. I've been involved with doing video production for quite a number of years and in various forms. School events, musicals, sports, church events. Previously did work with Entertainment Tonight. I was at Alan Jackson's first #1 party, so that was, if that tells you a little bit about how long I've been around. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for getting this pulled together. Thank you for all the people behind the scenes, Lauren and Deena, and so many others that work to make this possible. Thank you for your love and support, and here's a little bit more about me.
Oh, look, it's drumsticks. Yeah, I seem to have a knack for it. Maybe that wolf won't attack. Oh, look, it's my agent. Getting some more rhythm. Let's see if we can put out the fire. Okay, I think I've got this now. Getting there. Yep, I got it now. Let's move to the piano. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grow out my hair. Oh, look at that. Man, my fans are gonna love me now. They can't resist this. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Hey, who's that imposter? Let's go back to the future. This is whenever I picked up the 0-string guitar. So as you can see, whether it's behind the scenes, behind the keyboard, behind the guitar, or behind the camera,
Watch out. He's out.
just not under the camera.
Let me move this anyway. Yep, somebody get some water. Precious. I don't know what to do with this. You okay? I'll stand right here and you can get in the shade a little bit at least. There you go. Good, good. Oh, wait a minute now.